This video is for converting a decimal to a fraction and then putting it in simplest terms. You're going to use a few of the things we've practiced lately, including factors, division, and place value. So if you're doing this on Mathletics, you'll probably want to have a scrap of paper to write your steps down, especially when we get into questions that need to be simplified. So here's the first example. You have 53 hundredths as a decimal and we need to write it as a fraction. So the first thing I like to do is say this to myself so we know it goes tenths and then hundredths. And then if you say the word 53 hundredths, that helps you figure out how to write it as a decimal. And it's just like you say, 53 hundredths. Now, if the numerator and denominator have a common factor, we have to simplify. So if there's any number that divides evenly into 53 and 100, we need to divide both of them by that number. But 53 is a prime number, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, next example. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So this is 84 thousandths. So I write 84 over 1,000. Now, both of these are even. You could make a list of all the factors and find the greatest common factor, or you could just start by dividing these both by 2 and see what you get. So I'm going to do 84 divided by 2, which is, and I know that since they're both even, I can divide by 2. So 84 split in half is 42. So remember, whatever you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom so that the fraction doesn't change in value. 1,000 divided by 2 is 500. So we still have 2 even numbers, which means this can be simplified again. So we're not finished. So let's divide again. 42 divided by 2 is 21. 500 divided by 2 is 250. And now, let's see. 21 is divisible by 3 and 7. But I don't think 3 or 7 goes into 250, so we're done. If you want, like if you're struggling with finding the factors, you could use a calculator and try. You could do 250 divided by 3 in a calculator. Or you could use long division. Okay, this one. 45, we have tenths, hundredths, so that's 45 hundredths. And both of these are divisible by 5. So I'm going to divide the top and bottom by 5. 45 divided by 5 is 9. 100 divided by 5 is 20. And 9 is divisible by 3, but 20 is not, because I know 21 is 3 times 7, so 20 won't work. So that one's finished. Let's do 42 hundredths. So I remember from here that 42, I can split both of these in half and I'll get 21 over 50. 100 divided by 2 is 50. And that one can't be divided anymore. The factors of 21 are 3 and 7 and 21, and none of those numbers divides evenly into 50. Okay, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. This is 95 thousandths. Alright, I'm going to do 5s again. And I can't remember how many 5s go to 95, so I'll do a quick bit of long division. How many times does 5 go into 95? So divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. 5 into 9 once. 1 times 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. Bring down the 5. 45 divided by 5 is 9. And I know that will divide evenly, so my remainder is 0. So 95 divided by 5 is 19. I also have to divide 1,000 by 5. I know 100 divided by 5 is 20, so that means I can just use that trick and then add that other 0 at the end. So my reduced fraction is 19 out of 200.